You never met anybody from San Lagi except for San Saraswi? Pwede mo ba akong mapaniwala? Ikaw binigyan ng...
Your Honor, this is what...
Dennis, kausap nila daw. Nung una si Angao, then si Saraswi. I think...
meron pang isa, sir. Meron pang isa.
Andali, wag mong isa-isahin. Kasi I will doubt. And I might... kasi halata eh. O sino pang isa?
Yung Xiang Ji, Your Honors, yun po yung presidente naman. Nag-hire ng Filipino for operation purposes. Nag-hire po sila ng Filipino for...
Connected sa kanila.
Isa lang po yung nakakausap ko nga na Pilipino na kasama doon, yung Norman Macapagal.
Kanina ba? Kaya wala. Ngayon, Norman Macapagal na naman. Ubusin mo na nga eh.
Yun lang name is Han Gao.
Okay.
Han Gao.
Pero si Han Gao. Okay.
English name niya pala yun isa.
Sino pa?
Siya yung kausap lang namin.
Sino?
Siya lang po yung kausap namin.
Siya lang?
Apo. Siya lang yung humaharap sa amin.
For Lucky South? Ano
so,
yung ano niya?
Sinasabi ho niya nun,
anong personality niya? When you talk to you?
Ang sinasabi ho niya, yung kanyang mga principals are out of the country.
Hindi, kaya nga, principal niya out of the country, but what is her position in Lucky South daw?
Nung pumirma po siya, president nakapirma eh.
Di president?
Eventually yun, nung pumirma, president.
President?
Opo.
Before you proceed, Sir Dennis, Chairman, have you invited a certain Charlotte Han Gao?
Sino?
Charlotte Han Gao.
Han Gao?
Yeah, Han Gao.
They're gone.
Wala.
Yeah.
No, but we have to invite the next hearing, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, we will.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Do you know specific address of Han Gao?
Ako ngayon,
He was just there, Your Honors, in Porac. That's where she stays at that time. But as far as I know, sir, in 2020, she left already. She left already in 2020.
Left?
Yes, Your Honors.
Why?
I really don't know the reason, Your Honors, but she resigned from the company in 2020, and then a certain Sarah Xu, which is Hui Chi, took over as interpreter. That's why during that time, I was designated as the temporary authorized representative, because it used to be Han Gao.
Okay, so that was 2020.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, exactly when was that? Month lang?
No, sir. That's July of 2020.
July 2020. So, ikaw na ngayon yung official representative of Lucky South 99.
Temporary, Your Honor.
Hindi nga.
Yes.
Now, when the raid was, anong wala?
Hindi na po ako kasama doon.
Kaya ka na umalis doon?
Okay, Your Honors. In June 19, 2023, Pagcor called for an exclusive meeting among all licensees of offshore. And they mentioned there that even the authorized representatives will be as liable as the key officers of offshore gaming operators. And I told Lucky South, it's not tenable anymore for us to be there.
Okay, so June of 2023.
Yes, Your Honor.
You stayed there for almost 3 years. Tama?
No, sir. Actually, what happened is after we helped them with their license, what happened is we are on call. Ibig sabihin, kuwari, isang month, meron silang mga documents na dumating sa kanila. They will request us to come and review the documents, and if it's proper that they're answering it, yun lang yung ginagawa namin. Once a month or maybe other 2 months, they will call for us, and then they will pay us based on consultancy on a per hour basis. Wala ko kaming engagement talaga. Pero officially, sir, technically...
so, sino kausap mo doon? Kung every day, 1 month or 2 months andun ka?
Yung pong Sarah Xu, yung kanilang interpreter.
Ano position niya doon?
She's in the accounting, and she's representing the company. Usually naman, gagawin lang muna lang.
Chinese?
Again?
Chinese siya?
English speaking, Your Honor.
So, Chairman, tingnan mo, nung una Han Gao, then itong, you never met anybody from San Lagi except for San Saraswi? Pwede mo ba akong mapaniwala? Ikaw binigyan ng...
Your Honors, this is what happened every time we go there. Every time we go to the place, they will give us already the documents for review, and this Sarah is the only one English speaking. Pinanggit ko nga rin ho doon sa Senate hearing noong Monday. There may be other people around, but I really do not know who they are because they don't speak English, sir. And we do not even relate. We do not even talk to each other. Because they cannot speak English. Every time they want to ask something, it is through these interpreters that they relate to us.
If I may, Congressman.
Chairman.
Sige, go ahead.
Paok. Sir, Paok. Itong si Dennis, kausap nila daw, nung una si Angao, then si Saraswi. I think...
meron pang isa, sir. Meron pang isa.
Andali, wag mong isa-isahin. Kasi I will doubt. And I might... kasi halata eh. O sino pang isa?
Yung Xiangji, Your Honors, yun po yung presidente naman. Yung chairman nila.
Oh,
Xiangji.
so, wag mong, buuin mo na, sino pa?
Hindi yun nga, sir. Yung captain nga ho nung Sara.
Kasi kanina tinanong kita, it's only Sara Sue. Tapos, kasi yun ang marunong mag-English. Yung una, Hanggao.
Noong 2022 po, dumating na sa Philippines yung Xiangji. So, nakausap na rin namin yung Xiangji. Kasi siya na rin ang pumipirma ng mga documents sila.
Kita mo, Chairman. Wala bang Pilipino na nakilala mo doon na nakausap mo? That is involved in Danlaki and all those operations in Burak?
Hindi ho sila nag-hire ng Filipino for operation purposes. Nag-hire ho sila ng
Hindi
Filipino for...
nga connected sa kanila.
Isa lang ho yung nakakausap ko nga na Pilipino na kasama
Sino?
ko, yung Norman Macapagal.
Oh, kanina ba? Kaya wala. Oh, ngayon, Norman Macapagal na naman. Ubusin mo na nga eh.
yun lang sila.
Hindi, meron pa. Wag kang tatawa-tawa.
No, sir. No, Your Honors. What I'm saying, Your Honors, honestly, when we
Ano
go
honestly?
there...
You're not telling the truth. You're lying. Mayroon pa. Mr. Chairman. Ito, pagbigyan kita. Pagbigyan kita. Ano, you want an executive session? Kasi parang hindi ka makapag... Buuin mo na kasi. Kung medyo alanganin ka, you ask for it. You ask for an executive session. And if the chair and the members of this committee will grant, we'll give you the time. No, Chairman, I will hold my fire. So, Dennis, mag-isip-isip ka.
May I interject?
Proceed ka. O, Chairman.
Sandali. Dennis, Gunanan,
Yes, Your Honor.
you own the company, no? Consultancy Advantage Management Philippine Incorporated. Is this correct?
Yes, Your Honor. But can I just clarify?
No. I'm just asking if you own.
Yes.
You own this?
Yes.
Correct. Oh, yes. From 2017 to present, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And a while ago, while I was listening to your answering the query of Chairman Paduano, you just said that you check all the documents na sinasubmit sa iyo ng iyong mga client, like si Cassandra Leong. Is this accurate?
She appeared as a corporate secretary.
Sagutin mo na muna kung chinecheck mo yung mga documents that being submitted to you by Cassandra, yung kanilang company. Diba? O yung Lucky South.
Yes, Your Honor.
Di ba ikaw sa Lucky South?
Yes.
So lahat ng dokumento, nire-review mo. Nire-review ninyo.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and all these documents are being reviewed by your consultancy, for that matter, correct?
Yes, sir.
In these documents that have been submitted to PAGCOR, and I will show you the documents. You sign it, no? There are some annual personal disclosure statements that have been submitted
Yes, sir.
by you. And you signed it, and it was notarized. And I want to show it that in here, may mga katanungan. Can you kindly show the documents para mapakita natin? Kasi nagre-review kayo ng mga dokumento di ba? And this one, parang I think merong mga mali sa mga sinabi mo kasi alam mo yan, yung annual personal disclosure statement will be the basis of PAGCOR di ba? For the approval of their yung kanilang mga for registration or for the license di ba? And you are also a part of the consultant of the said company. Dito binabanggit dito, have you ever been convicted of an offense? Wait, have you been ever convicted of an offense? Yes or no?
In the Sandigan Bayan, Your Honor.
Ha?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, you were. Di ba? And you answered no. Sa annual personal disclosure statement mo that was submitted to PAGCOR. Sabi mo no. Have you been charged with the offense and awaiting hearing or otherwise subject to a pending prosecution? Yes or no? Were you charged?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. But your answer was no. Now, you were asked, to your knowledge, are you under investigation? By the police, by any other government agency, any professional body? Were you? Yes or no?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. But your answer is no. You lied. Diba? Under oath. By a notary public. Signed by you and by Attorney Pablo B. Ahesta. Now, kaya nagdududa kami sa mga tanong ni Congressman Paduano Because dito pa lamang, nagsinungaling ka na. What more? Dito sa kongresong ito. Diba? At any rate, sumingit lang ako kay Congressman Paduano. What I'm trying to point out, even the PAGCOR have the responsibility. Because during the time, anong time to? Kaninong chairman to? When you applied?
As administration.
Past administration. Ma'am. This is your responsibility. Maybe not you, but
Sir.
your people's responsibility.
To clarify lang po, sir, yung mga sinasabi nila na nire-represent ni Mr. Dennis Cunanan, yung Hongsheng at saka yung Lucky 99, hindi po yan nakapag-operate dahil hindi po nila nabuo yung proseso ng pag-a-apply.
It doesn't make sense, ma'am. It doesn't matter because what we are trying to point out here is the truthfulness of the annual personal disclosure statement that was submitted by Dennis Cunanan to AGCOR. We're not trying to discuss the operation of the company. What we're trying to prove in here that he lied in his PDS and thereby putting some questions to the integrity of your answers in this committee. You may proceed.
Chairman, thank you. Chairman, yun din siya. Ito pa, ito tanong ko. Kasi pumasok na si Ma'am Andrea. Sabi mo kasi hindi nag-operate. Tanongin ko yung PAOK. PAOK based on the holdings and the raid. Anong nangyari doon? May operations ba? Wala.
Ano po,
I'm not, my question is not referred to you. I referred it to the PAOK team just to confirm indeed na tama yung ano mo. Tama yung claims mo there is no such operations. Tapos balik ko yan kay Dennis.
Yes, Your Honor. During our raid, sir, there were definitely operations. Sir. Hindi ko lang po alam, sir, nung period na sinasabi.
Hindi, pero gano'n na rin kasi yung ano nila, yung processing ni Dennis. Dennis, when was that? Yung approval from PABCOR?
Noong 2020, sir, meron na silang special service provider license.
Oh,
And then they applied for a mother license in
July
2020.
20.
September, sir, nung nag-apply sila for service provider.
Oh,
Tapos, pabas, sir, yun ng January.
pero tanong, di binigyan. Tama, ng permit. Di ba? Kompleto.
Yung service provider, Your Honors.
Oo nga. Kompleto, di ba?
Yes.
Oh, ma'am, kompleto. I know you're telling this committee that there is no such operations happens.
iba po yung service provider dun sa Pogo, sir.
What's the use of having a service provider kung hindi naman gamitin sa Pogo?
Baka po yung service provider na yon, meron po siyang ibang sinaservice na Pogo.
Ay, susunod ako.
Hindi ko po kasi, I don't have the, pero po itong maliwanag. Kasi po, kailangan siguro explain ko yung process.
And then, explain mo kanina, alam na namin yon na may limang,
Yung pag-issue ng license.
Ang sinasabi ko lang, ma'am, ganito. Now, here comes Dennis. In-confirm niya that was approved 2020. Oh, ano pang, tapos pag-approve, ano? Tapos,
Pag-approve po,
yung
nag-upgrade
raid,
yata
yung
sa
actual raid was just the first day of operation? Are you telling me that was the first, all the documents was approved 2020? Wala naman. Di, Dennis, tanungin kita. Tanungin kita. Binigyan na kayo ng permiso, lahat-lahat, kompleto. Kailan nag-operate?
They have to cease operations during as a CSP, sir, nung nakakuha sila from Kirchner, yung kanyang main license, nung nakakuha sila nun, nag-start sila. Tapos nag-stop po sila during the pandemic. To stop.
Kita mo? They started and they stopped because of the pandemic. When was that pandemic? That was 2020, di ba?
Yes, sir.
2021. Nag-stop sila. Di ba? Tama. Tapos 2022.
No, Your Honor. What happened is, in 2020, they applied for mother license. So, nung nag-apply po sila ng
Pero
mother...
prior to that,
Sir?
prior to that,
Hindi na sila, sir. Hindi na.
hindi nga prior to that ang tinatanong ko. Before the mother.
SP, sir.
Oh.
Service provider. Yes, sir.
Di ba? Anyway, Dennis. Yan. Pinakita ni chairman sa'yo. PABCOR. Kayo na ngayon sa administration. Anong possibility ni Mr. Dennis Cunanan? Kasi, she represents
Kasi for right now, wala na pong lisensya yung Hongsheng Gaming Technology and Lucky South Technology. But should it have been found during the time na meron po silang lisensya, it's a ground for the cancellation of the license.
Of course, but now post to the person. Legally. Nadaya kayo
Yes, sir.
Di ba? That's under oath. So yun ka. Di alam mo kung anong
Last question.
liability niya. Hindi pa. Last. Sige, last ko na.
Wag muna. Ako muna. Interject ako. So, before
Just a parliamentary inquiry, Mr.
I know
Chairman.
that you will be asking
No,
for
I
your...
was just going to ask whether Congressman Paduano and the chair would like to take my time so that I can give it to you freely.
Man, not me. Chairman Barbers, not me. It's the chairman.
Okay, before you proceed, Congressman
sige.
Paduano, Chairman, Chair would like to acknowledge the presence of Chairman Momo. Umalis na po. Yan, nainip na kasi nga tagal magsalita ni Chairman Paduano.
Oh.
And also, Congressman Representative Gas Estambunting, our Chairman ng Legislative Franchise.
Ako pa may problema.
Thank you, Mr.
May I-
Chair, for the acknowledgement.
May I,
Ganito lang, balikan ko lang si Dennis. Dennis, again, may ano pa may marami pa akong holdings So, inisa-isa mo kasi, from Charlotte, diba, to Susan, at to Sarah, then, eto na ngayon, may Norma na, kung tinanong kitang Pilipino, marami. Ba't hindi mo divorce lahat? Pati yung connection ng mga former government officials, pati yung mga abogado. So ngayon sabihin mo na, yung tungkol kay Medina, di ba?
Yes,
O,
yes,
kita mo?
yun yung lawyer.
Mr. Chairman, again, this person is lying.
yes, I think, and I believe,
Remember, kaya nga tinanong kita, gusto mo, if you cannot tell in public all your knowledge about the operations, are you willing for an executive session? This will be my last question to you. Are you willing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, he's willing.
before we have an executive session,
Thank you.
okay, thank you so much. Dennis, I believe that you know this girl, no? Kilala mo naman to.
Yes, Your Honor.
Kilala mo.
Yes, Your Honor.
Client.
She's the corporate secretary or
Siya yung corporate secretary ng
Lucky South, Your Honor.
Lucky South. Okay. We have an information that binigyan niya sa iyo yung $500,000 para sa payment sa PAGCOR. And you deny it, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Wala ka natanggap na $500,000.
Everything that were either
Again, Dennis, you are under oath.
Yes, Your Honor.
Tandaan mo, ha?
Yes, Your Honor.
If I will be proving to you that you have received $500,000 in the next hearing, we will be citing you in contempt.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you so much, ha? Okay, thank you. So, sige, you have... Sige, go ahead, Congressman Akop.
Last one, Chairman. Anyway, I will not ask any more questions. Ayaw ko rin ubusin yung oras ni Chairman Barbers. I'm still questioning to some other resource speakers. But, Dennis, okay, you have committed to for an executive session. So you should tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Kasi kung wala rin may makukuha, pagbalik dito, contempted ka na. I will cite you in contempt. Tama?
So maybe we will be... Yes, Congressman Akop.
But,
Yes, I think it is incumbent upon the resource speaker to tell us the amount of the information that he's going to reveal to us if it entails our national security. Otherwise, kung wala naman siyang in relation to the security of this country, then I think the members should not allow it. Diba? And let him lie, and lie.
Yes. We will cite him in contempt
Yes.
to be jailed at the Quezon City Jail, Mr. Chairman.
Kasi dito pa lamang po sa dokumento dito pa lamang sa dokumento that you have executed and submitted to PAGCOR, which is a government agency, you lied. It was clearly stated on the PDS that you lied. At any rate, naubusan natin oras ni Congressman Barbers, so we will be proceeding to the next interpolator, who happens to be Congressman Barbers, and then after that, I will be the last to interpolate.
Do you know your ruling?
wala pa, hindi
So far
pa.
as my issue is concerned.
Oh yes, what's the concern if what's the basis for the executive session? So
Chairman,
let me wait, Congressman Paduano. The chairman is still speaking. So I will be allowing Dennis Cunanan to explain the amount or the matter that he will be going to discuss with the members of these two committees. You are in the liberty of saying something. Go ahead.
Your Honors, even earlier on, what I was supposed to mention is, we have a very limited engagement with these companies, and then our name has been dragged in this investigation when we were
Mr. Chair,
so far.
point of order.
What's the point of order of Congressman Akop?
The resource person is not answering the question propounded by the chair. Bakit siya humihingi ng executive session? Ano ang dahilan? Because under our rules, there are only reasons stated therein bakit natin i-grant yung executive. Yun po ang rules natin eh.
Okay.
Now, does it satisfy our rule? pwede natin grantan siya ng executive session, would it affect national security in the first place?
Yes. The premise of Congressman Akop, initially it was offered to you to have an executive session. And you replied by answering that you wanted to have an executive session. For that matter, what is your reason for us to hear the narrative that you wanted to tell us on the executive session? What was it? Does it entails national security?
Your Honors, it was mentioned and I said I'm okay with it.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's the reason why the good congressman from Antipolo was asking. So kung sumagot ka ng opo, gusto ko rin po mag-executive session, there must be a reason why you wanted to be a part of that executive session. Di ba?
Yes, Your Honor. And
so ano nga?
If there are any other things that as being asked along the way, Your Honors, I can articulate some information. But these are nothing that I'm not disclosing, Your Honor. We're disclosing whatever information we have and whatever information we know.
Yes, Congressman Paduano.
Anyway, Mr. Chairman, I was the one who asked Mr. Dennis Cunanan about an executive session. But of course, theoretically, no, the question of Pogo now and this investigation entails national security. Kasi alam naman natin lahat eh. Hindi na tayo, di ba, alam na natin may problema to. This entails national security. But, of course, giving the privilege for Mr. Cunanan to have an executive session, titingnan na, evaluate natin kung indeed. Di ba, pag upo natin doon na wala man sila masabi, o better balik tayo dito. Tanungin natin siya, pag balik siya di, right natin yung contempt. Ganun lang po. Kasi, as far as I understand, the investigation with regards to Pogo all over the country entails is a question of national security now. And as a chairman of the Public Order and Safety, alam ko na alam to ni chairman that Pogo, investigation and Pogo problem in this country is a question of national security as of now. Thank you, Mr.
Anyway,
Chairman.
siguro,
Mr. Chair, may I know if he has a lawyer? May I know if you have a lawyer?
You have a lawyer, Mr. Dennis Cunanan?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, you have a lawyer with you. So siguro mamaya after the presentation of my interconnection matrix, no, I'll be presenting something with regards to the three committees: the committee on dangerous drugs, and committee on public accounts, and the committee on public order. So before I present my matrix, I'll be asking Congressman Barbers to interpolate. So you now have the floor.
Maraming salamat.
Before you proceed, the chair would like to acknowledge the presence of our former colleague, the president of the League of the Municipalities of the Philippines, Congressman, Mayor, Governor Bernos. Siguro mamaya we'll ask him to say something. But for the meantime, we'll be asking Congressman Barbers to start his interpellation.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I'm glad that you already recognize me because after my 9th trip to the comfort room, I've almost emptied my gallbladder and most of the questions were already raised by our colleagues. But ako lang, dadagdagan ko lang ng, gusto ko lang matanong si Mr. Dennis Cunanan. Mr. Dennis Cunanan?
Yes, sir.
Meron kayong engagement with Lucky South 99?
Yes, Your Honor. On a contractual basis. Based on output.
Can you expound on a contract?
On an output basis, Your Honor.
Okay, so your company is a consultancy firm.
But they engage me, Your Honors, personally, not the company.
So not the company?
Yes, Your Honor.
So meaning, meron kang, what consultations do they ask from you? Anong binibigay mo na?
What happened, Your Honors? What happened, Your Honors, is if they have documents that they need to comply, na kailangan lang basahin, at hindi lang maintindihan, tinatanong po nila sa amin. So,
sa amin? O
sa akin, sir. Tinatanong sa akin. Tapos, kung maintindihan na nila, then ginagawa nila, sir. Kung meron na po sila nakagawa, tama ba to? Ito pa yung tama naming isasubmit. I just want to clarify on the PDS, Your Honors. It was an oversight on my part, yung PDS, because I was not the original authorized representative. It was Han Gao. But apparently, when she left, and they needed to complete already the document and submit it to, meron man din sila sir tao. Hindi naman po ako lang yung nakalagay doon. Meron din silang tao. So yung tao nila, kailangan tumakbo ng Manila para dalhin yun. Pinapirma ho nila sa akin yung document and then they submitted it. Kaya, it was really an oversight on my part yung aspect na yun. And later,
Dennis, Mr. Cunanan, sorry, no. Yeah, I've seen the ideas that you've submitted, no. So hindi naman doon yung direksyon ng tanong ko eh.
Yes, sir.
Ang tanong ko kasi, consultant kanila.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So consultant ba sa tax? Consultant ba sa, let's say, link with the LGUs, the national government? Anong klaseng consultancy?
Ginawa nila sir akong communications consultant nila para sa kanilang pag-apply doon sa license. Yun lang yun, sir.
So they don't have a lawyer.
Meron sila sir lawyer. Yung binanggit nga ako kanina, yung attorney Medina.
So hindi yung lawyer ang gumagawa nun para sa kanila or the law firm.
Yun ang most likely sir, yung may ibang compliance, yun ang gumagawa. Pero hindi yun ang nagdadala sa Manila.
Sige. What exactly is the service you provide for Lucky South? Yung specific.
Liaison, basically sir.
So liaison.
Liaison nila.
And their lawyers cannot do that for them.
Hindi sir, kasi iba daw yung task nila eh. We actually were telling them, might as well, pagawa nyo na sa mga abogado nyo yan, sa mga tao nyo yan.
Okay.
Yes.
So kanina I heard that you denied that you received $500,000. And the reason why Miss Cassandra Leong went to PAGCOR is because apparently she was being charged for non-payment of what kind of fees?
Regulatory fees.
Oh, the regulatory fees. Yun ang sinabi niya eh. Kaya siya nagpunta doon. Otherwise, hindi siya pupunta doon. And she was escorted and probably accompanied by Attorney Harry Roque. So, sinabi mo kanina, wala ka natanggap. Yung bang pagbabayad ng Lucky South 99 ng regulatory fees to PAGCOR, hindi ba kasama yun sa services that you provide?
If there are instances, Your Honors, that they cannot do it, they ask us to help them. Pero
So,
hindi kami...
Ask us or ask
ask
you?
me. They ask me to help them.
So how many times have you done that for them?
A few number of times, Your Honor.
Just be specific. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many?
Maybe around 5 or 10.
5 times.
O 5
So
or 10.
regulatory
Five
fees
to 10,
ito
yes,
ng
yes,
PAGCOR.
yes.
Hindi po ba, correct me if I'm wrong, nagbabayad ka ng regulatory fees sa PAGCOR, meaning nag-ooperate ka. Is that correct? Is that a correct assumption, attorney?
Not necessarily, sir. As long as you have a license and there's no approval for you to stop paying the regulatory fees, monthly pa din po charge po yung ano.
So kahit walang operation?
Yes, sir.
So parang hindi kaya, kahit wala akong kinikita, magbabayad ako ng regulatory fees?
Pwede po naman kayong sumulat sa board of directors kung talaga pong may non-operations. Pero kung wala po kayong board approval na tumigil sa pagbabayad ng regulatory fees, buwan-buwan pa din po yun na tumutuloy.
Thank you for that information. So, Mr. Cunanan, sinabi mo mga 5 times, ano?
Around that much. 5 to 10.
Can you please provide an information to this committee, more or less, dun sa 5 times na yun, magkano na ibayad mo in behalf of the Lucky South 99?
Hindi ho ako mismo, Your Honor. Sina-assist ko lang yung mga tao nila. Kasi nagbabayad sila diretso sa land bank.
Okay.
Nagbabayad.
And would you have any idea how much would that be?
Usually, sir, yung minimum guaranteed fee that PAGCOR is requiring, which is the 150,000. And then I think the reason why they are having some issues is later on when the new administration came in, they started charging additional 50,000 administrative fees. So these were the accumulation of things I think that they were addressing. And if I'm not mistaken, Your Honors, even while they were talking with PAGCOR at that time, they were already settling a portion of that arrears. And then later on, they were able to fully pay all those arrears. So, Your Honors, if I was used as I really don't know, I really don't understand. Because later on, Your Honors, just to prove a point, later on, by September and October of that year, 2023, when they were already submitting their application for renewal, they even sent to me their documents for review if it's already okay for them to submit it already. So if I did something wrong to them, Your Honors, ahead of time, ahead of that moment, I don't think they will still come back to me and ask me to check on their documents.
Mr. Cunanan, thank you. I'd like to ask, Mr. Chair, former PAGCOR Chair Andrea Domingo. Ma'am, alam ko, pagod na kayo kakasagot.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. This is very short. Tanong ko lang ho, kasi earlier, yung opening statement ng CEO ng CESA boldly stated that PAGCOR violated its own charter. Do you agree?
I cannot agree, Your Honor.
I knew that you were going to answer that. Do you have that answer, Madam? So, dito kasi ang premise po nila is that you were issuing licenses to an offshore gaming operations. Tama po ba?
Opo.
Now, because you are issuing offshore gaming license or license to offshore gaming operations, that is already beyond the charter of PAGCOR. Is that correct?
Hindi po. Pwede ko pong i-explain. Nagsimula po ito nung i-amend yung PD matandaan. Yung PD 1869 na sinayna ni former President Marcos noong 1978. During the amendment po from 2004 to 2007, nagkaroon po ng interpellation na ang record po ito ay nasa December 4, 2004, December 16, 2004 records ng Congress. Nagtanong po doon si Representative Jaworski dun sa sponsor na si Representative Mig Zubiri kung ang online gaming ay kasama sa isasakupan ng PAGCOR. Ang sabi po ni Representative Zubiri, oo. Tapos po, nag-introduce po ng amendment si Congressman Jaworski na iksama sa exclusion portion ng batas na yon ng RA na natawag na ngayon na RA 9487. Pero po, nung pong natapos na po yung RA 9487 ay hindi po isinama sa exclusion. Dito po, nito pong pinakahuli pong ruling ng Supreme Court noong April 2023 nang may naghabla sa PAGCOR yung Velasquez versus PAGCOR. Ito po, Evangelista, I'm sorry po. Ito po yung, tensya na po kayo kasi hindi ko memorize lahat eh. Ito po yung, kasi sabi po nitong si Velasquez Evangelista na walang authority ang PAGCOR to operate. Pero po ang sabi na yung relevant section po ng ruling, yung Evangelista versus PAGCOR GR 2282 issued in April 2023, ang sabi po, the Supreme Court recognized that the RR Pogo is a quasi-legislative function of the PAGCOR pursuant to Section 8 of PD 1869, which gives it authority to promulgate rules and regulations relevant to the registration of persons engaged in gambling. To wit, ito pong sabi. Yung Section 8 po ay registration. All persons primarily engaged in gambling, together with their allied business with contract or franchise from the corporation, the registry will register and affiliate their businesses with the corporation. The corporation shall issue the corresponding certificates of affiliation upon compliance by the registering entity with the promulgated rules and regulations. Hindi po ako abogado, kaya po kung tanong ko sa mga kasamahan ko na sa PAGCOR na wala na rin sila ngayon, ang sabi na po, notably this is a recognition on the part of the Supreme Court that the authority of PAGCOR to regulate gambling operations extend to online or offshore gaming activity. Yan po yung latest
Was that
ruling.
explicitly stated in that ruling?
Yung pong notably, hindi po. Yung pong first two paragraphs.
So, ang sinasabi po natin, ito ay napapaloob sa isang presidential decree.
Yung pong opo, ang pinanggalingan po nito kasi siyempre po nung 1978 wala pa po kasi masyadong internet, di po ba?
Wala pa rin pong Pogo.
Wala pa rin pong casino noon. Wala pa pong regulation noon eh. Kasi nag-regulate lang po sa pagbabasa ko po sa history, nag-regulate lang po si President Ferdinand Marcos before dahilan sa nag-proliferate ang mga casinos, and they thought instead of putting them down, I guess it was a very difficult task, they actually legalize it by creating PAGCOR to regulate the gaming industry. Kaya po yun yung offshoot. Kung nandun po sa records na sinabi mismo ng sponsor ng bill na kasama ang online gaming. Yung pong proponent ng amendment na hindi isama yon, isama sa exclusion, nilagay po niya yon, meron po sa record. Kaya lang, hindi po isinama doon sa after. Matapos na po yung RA, wala po sa exclusion.
So, dahil wala po sa RA, ibig sabihin po, hindi ho allowed.
Meron po hindi po kasama sa exclusion. Hindi po in-exclude as per the amendment of the Congressman.
Chairman, can I interject with regards to that? Actually, Chairman,
Yes.
ganito na po, ito ngayon, dalawang jurisprudence, yung citing dalawang jurisprudence. One is the latest, but I have to check it. But with regards to the 2004 Jaworski versus PAGCOR, in which the ruling of the Supreme Court favors PAGCOR, it's all about It's not all about, we're talking about Pogo now, offshore gaming. It's all about internet gaming.
2004
Kaya nga.
Jaworski.
So, po, let me clarify lang. So, you cannot invoke such jurisprudence with regards to this case because we're talking now about Pogo. In that case, that was 2004. Kasi it was also cited by PAGCOR during the second hearing. And I refuted it. That was all about internet gaming. It's not all about Pogo. Now, ako hindi pa ko conclusive. I will not also argue now with regards to Evangelista. I have to check it. Yung exact ruling. But, ang sinasabi ko lang, yung 2004 ruling is not all about offshore gaming. It's all about internet gaming, in which, sabi ko nga, Jaworski favors, Jaworski versus Pagcor, Supreme Court favors the position of Pagcor. Yun lang po, just for the record. Now, question, Evangelista, may GR number ka rin siya, sinite, that was 2023, okay? I have to check it. I have to check it. Kasi malabo yung 2004, ma'am, eh. Because that time, there is no such offshore gaming. Hindi mo pwedeng i-invoke yung jurisprudence na yun. As I've said, and again, I reiterate, I've checked it, na hindi siya applicable in this committee investigation. But, Chairman, check ko muna yung question ng Evangelista.
Thank you for that, Congressman Paduano. Sige, you can proceed.
Thank you, Congressman Paduano, for putting words into